Turning our attention to tech support, Dan Howley is here with some pointers on how you can reduce your internet bill. Lay it on us.
Yeah, so basically what we're seeing is a lot of people obviously working from home, and that means a lot of people relying on their own internet connection. And there's a few things you can do to actually save on your internet connection. The first thing to recognize is that if you're a single person or a couple, you probably don't need anything faster than 100 megabits per second. That's more than enough to stream Netflix, watch TV, do your work, video chat, do video games. It's basically a catch-all for anyone who's just alone. Now, if you do need a little bit more speed, what you can do is up that to 200 megabits per second. Now, that's if you have multiple people in the home, you are afraid that maybe your video chat software requires a little bit more bandwidth, but really 200 megabits is the limit. You shouldn't really need anything beyond that. I think basically what you need is the 200 megabits, and then, occasionally you'll see things like 1 gigabit per second. You don't need that. You're not, trying to reconfigure a nuclear submarine or anything like that. You're just trying to watch Stranger Things on Netflix. So 200 megabits per second is more than enough. Now, how do you check what speed you currently have? Well, there's a website called speedtest.net. There's also an app called Speedtest. You can download that and then check what exactly your speeds are. And if they're at what you want, the 100 megabits or 200 megabits, then that's fine. If they're higher, though, and you feel like you want to save some money, then drop down to a lower speed. As long as you personally aren't being impacted, then I think that that's perfectly fine, and you should go along with that. Now, there's another thing that you can do that will really save you money, though, on your bill. And that, believe it or not, is not renting one of those stupid modem/router things that your cable company or whatever is offering. Some of them don't charge you. That's the likes of Spectrum, Charter Communications runs Spectrum. They don't charge you for a router. Other companies, Xfinity, CenturyLink, all of those other services can charge you as much as $9 to $15 a month for just that little box. You are literally throwing money at them for no reason. So what do? Well, it's hard to find, but all of these companies are required to offer you a list of devices that are compatible with their service. So you can go to Xfinity's website, CenturyLink, and then look up what router or modem works with them. Now, it's really the modem that you have to worry about. In fact, if you're going to get a router, the router that you buy personally is going to be worlds better than the one that you're renting for them. And if you have problems at your home with an internet connection, that could be part of the reason, because the router they're offering is pretty bad. Now, what do you do when you want a router? Well, the ones that I recommend are mesh routers for large homes. That's what Amazon offers with its Arrow, Google offers with its Nest Wi-Fi. But if you have a smaller space, I also use a Netgear router that's perfectly good. I used it for years. It's never been an issue. Occasionally, down the line, you may have to upgrade, I would say every 5 years or so. But that's really kind of the issue for the long term. In the interim, I would say that you can just get by with something that you're purchasing on your own and make sure that it fits your space exactly. And really, what it comes down to is not paying that fee and making sure you have the connection you want. And in the end, you could end up saving a good deal over time. It could come out to about $300 for the router modem combo when you buy it yourself. But look at $14 a month over a year. That's going to really save you after 2 years. And then by then, it's paying for itself. So the deal is get what you need as far as the connectivity, and then get the devices for yourself, and you should be able to save a good amount on your internet bill.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.